Well, as this season brings festivities and families together, Ontario Provincial Police are asking you to keep safety at the top of mind when you're continuing to plan these holiday gatherings.
Numbers are sobering. It talks to, it just means that if you're drinking and you're going to drive, you could be one of those numbers.
They're usually first at the scene of tragedies. Police have seen the deadly and long-lasting consequences of impaired driving. As of Christmas Eve, 943 impaired driving charges have been laid by the OPP since November 21st, when the Festive RIDE Campaign launched.
The numbers say a few things. It says that they say that people aren't getting the message, but it also says that the police are out patrolling and detecting impaired drivers and bringing accountability.
The goal of the campaign is to raise awareness and keep impaired drivers off the roads, with police forces, including the OPP, setting up spot checks during the holidays. In the last 5 years, there's been a nearly 35% increase in impaired driving charges laid by the OPP. And from January to the end of November of last year, there were 10,145. The same time frame this year, Provincial Police saw an increase of nearly 500. Why are the numbers up? The OPP says it could be a number of reasons.
Number one, the introduction of several tools that help us detect impaired driving, in addition to conducting ride programs and being on the road visible.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving agrees, saying the police presence and campaigns during the holidays are effective, but adds the numbers are concerning.
At this day and age, when we have so much public awareness, so much education, so much knowledge among the public about the risks of impaired driving, to see the numbers so high, it's frustrating.
So why isn't the message hitting home for every driver? Mad Canada conducted a survey asking people why they drove impaired.
I didn't have very far to go. I didn't feel that impaired. I didn't think I'd see a police officer. None of them ever think they're going to be into a crash, either hurt or kill themselves or somebody else. The problem with that thinking is the families that we work with don't ever think it's going to happen to them either, but it happens to somebody every day.
The OPP reminding drivers there are serious consequences for this serious crime, adding that this is a shared responsibility. And if you see any impaired drivers, to report to police.
It's just not worth it. And if you do plan on drinking, do have alternatives to get you home, and that includes having a designated driver, ride sharing, or call a taxi.
We'll expect police along with the OPP to continue to be out on the roads throughout the holiday, and the Festive RIDE Campaign expect to go through right until January 1st. For City News, I'm Faiza Amin in Mississauga.